everyone, welcome back to the official YouTube channel of Atoha. In today's video, we're gonna show you a very important step in your PMP journey. That is, how to complete the PMP exam application. We understand that just hearing the process, application, may seem like a mountain to climb, right? But don't worry, we're here to walk you through it step by step, ensuring you pass it with more confidence. Whether you're a project manager with years of experience or just stepping into the role officially, this guide will help you put together a solid PMP application without the stress, confusion, and the guesswork. Okay, now here are some information that we'll cover today. Understanding PMP eligibility, education and training requirements, how to document your project experience, tips to avoid common mistakes, what happens after you submit. According to PMI, if you have a 4-year degree, you need at least 36 months of non-overlapping project experience. If you hold a high school diploma or an associate degree, the requirement is 60 months. Remember, only experience from the last 8 years counts. So, if you're applying in April 2025, your project experience must fall between April 2017 and March 2025. And here's a common question. What if your projects overlap? For example, Project A runs from January to April 2018. Project B runs from February to June 2018. Even though these two projects span 8 calendar months in total, you can only count 6 non-overlapping months toward your application. Okay, now let's move to the next part. How to document your project experience. In case you didn't know, we've already published a detailed PMP Guide 2023, a complete resource to help you navigate the entire PMP certification process. You can check it out at our link here in the comment. In that guide, we included a section on how to fill out your application. Head over to the part called PMP Exam Application and click on the template link. We've prepared a ready-to-use file to help you structure your information. Alright, next, let's dive into how to fill this out. We'll start with a summary sheet. Here's where you enter your project name, start date, and end date. Quick note, you only need to put the month and year, no need for exact days. Next, you'll estimate your experience across the 5 process groups: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. This part isn't required to be 100% accurate. It's just to help you visualize your experience distribution. Let's move on to the detail sheets. There are some fields that are auto-filled from the summary sheets, but there are some others that you'll have to complete manually. And here what you have to enter. Project name, organization, the company where the project took place, job title, your position at the organization during the project, functional reporting area, the department you reported to, organization's primary focus, the industry or business focus, approach or methodology. Choose between traditional, agile, and hybrid. Team size and project budget. If you're unsure or is confidential, choose classified. Now comes the most important part, your project description. This needs to be written at a high level and clearly demonstrate your experience in leading or directing project work. Make sure to include your role on the project, not necessarily project manager, although it is the best. You can choose titles like Project Lead, Supervisor, PMO Lead, and more. Project Objectives. Why was the project initiated? Project Outcomes. What results did it deliver? Deliverables. What was completed and handed over? Your responsibilities. Describe what you did across the 5 process groups. You can also refer to the PMP examination content outline for guidance on praising your responsibilities. We've linked the official document in the description below. Quick but very important reminder, everyone. When you're writing your project descriptions, make sure to use your own words. Don't just copy and paste sample phrases, even from trusted sources like Atoha. Why? Because PMI takes plagiarism very seriously. If they detect that your application contains copy-pasted content, especially project descriptions, it can be flagged as a technical plagiarism issue. This goes against PMI's Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct. And in that case, they may not only reject your application, but also ban you from reapplying for one full calendar year. So, take inspiration from the templates, yes, but always make sure to rewrite everything in your own voice based on your real experience. Alright, once you submitted your application, PMI will take about 5 business days to review it. Now, in some cases, your application may be randomly selected for an audit. If that happens, don't panic. It's a standard process. You just need to upload a few documents to verify the information you provided. Once those are accepted, you've moved forward. However, if PMI finds that the experience you submitted doesn't meet their requirements, they do have the right to reject your application.
Here are some good news. If you are an Atoha student, we'll review your application before submission and give personalized feedback to make any necessary improvements.
So, don't hesitate, Atoha learners. Just send your application draft to this address. We'll make sure you're set up for success.
And that's it. We hope this video will help you feel more confident filling out the PMP application. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe our channel to explore more useful videos about PMP tips. We hope you the best luck of your PMP journey. See you in the next video.